Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. President Trump traveling to Anchorage, Alaska this morning for the highly anticipated meeting with the Russian President Putin, telling Fox's The Brian Kilmeade Show.
I don't know that we're going to get an immediate ceasefire, but I think it's going to come. See, I'm more interested in an immediate peace deal, getting peace fast.
Fox's Alexandria Hoff with more from Washington.
President Trump says his main goal is to set the table for a second, more productive summit that would include Ukrainian President Zelensky. The president has promised that Russia would face severe penalties if his Russian counterpart does not seem serious about wanting peace.
The president predicting there's a 25% chance the summit will not achieve the result he wants. The anti-Trump push from California Governor Gavin Newsom continues. Democratic laying out his plan to redraw voting lines in the Golden State. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology. Mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Of August in the year of our Lord, 2025. Welcome in, everybody. Mixed Mornings, special broadcast this morning. Mixed Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center, and we've got a big hour ahead. It's our high school football kickoff hour. We're going to kick it off, brought to you by Hardee's, and we'll talk with Nicole Morsehead here in just a moment. She thinks she is the top story, but we got to do the news before that. So anyway, we'll talk with Nicole here in a second from Hardee's, and look forward to that. A couple of reminders before we get into the news, Bridget. Okay, here's the deal. It's the final hour, literally, of our favorite school poll. The poll closes at 8 a.m., thereabouts. And we'll announce the winner at that time.
That's right. So you still have a chance. Go to our website, mymix1041.com. It's our annual favorite school poll presented by Every Step Law Group. The winning school wins a $500 cash prize from Every Step Law Group. Also a free Kona Day from Kona Ice. So they'll all be in with us here about 8 o'clock this morning to announce the big winner.
Hey, Fruit Loops.
Yes, boss.
This idiotic keyboard is doing it again. So, like I said the other day, when you told me this happens like 3 times a year and it's frozen. Yeah.
You know, it never happens for Mike in the afternoon. I'm just saying.
I know. He's the keyboard whisperer. Anyway. All right, let's get to the news now. The Bradley County Board of Education met last night. Director of Schools, Dr. Linda Cash, reported a strong start to the school year, highlighted improvements in achievement rates, and introduced Britton Sapp, who we told you about earlier this week, student recently appointed by Governor Bill Lee to serve as a student member of the State Board of Education. Representative Dan Howell in attendance honored the Walker Valley High School girls softball team with a proclamation for their state championship win, which came right at the end of last school year. The board approved an updated lease for the Family Resource Agency East Cleveland building and a $400,000 deductive change order for the Hopewell Elementary School construction project. A motion passed for Dr. Cash to work with architects on planning and cost assessments for a new Bradley County elementary school. Dr. Cash plans to report back to the board in October. The state unemployment rate in July, 3.6%, up slightly from June's 3.5%, still below the national rate of 4.2%. And this economic note, Miller Industries in Ottawa is laying off 150 employees as part of a cost reduction plan. The towing equipment manufacturer cited reduced sales and lower order volumes as reasons for the cut, which will be spread across their plants in Ottawa and Greenville, Tennessee, along with Hermitage, Pennsylvania. The company said it will provide financial assistance, benefit support, and career transition help for affected workers. All right, that's local and state news. You can see all of it on our website at mymix1041.com. Our first check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working an accident on Henderson Avenue at Keith Street. Dispatch tells me no injuries in that, but be aware of that as you drive. Again, that's Henderson Avenue at Keith Street. And then they also tell me the traffic light is out at the intersection of Peerless Road and 25th Street. So be aware of that as well as you drive this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good so far. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com, where great opportunities await.
Well, it's a special broadcast this morning. We're joined by Nicole Morshead, and this is not why it's special. Mark. Oh, dear.
Today.
Well, yes, you have
Actually, you're more excited to see the biscuits than me, so it's fine.
You have Hardee's biscuits. That's what we're saying. No, Nicole, I tell you, when we think of high school athletics in this community and in this area, Hardee's has been such a big part of it for over 50 years. And yeah, it is a special broadcast, special hour. We'll be joined by the Bradley Central Cleveland High School and Walker Valley High School head coaches. I understand we have some players coming also. Why is this so big for Hardee's? Why do you guys like this so much?
You know, football season is a feeling. There's no other way to put it. And we just have been so thankful to be part of it for as long as we have. We look forward to this day specifically every year and just being able to support our teams and the schools in our area. So this is just a small little way we can give them a boost this morning. Some Hardee's biscuits.
It's a big way. And I tell you what, I know you've got some newer items out there, and then anything you want to mention that as far as what folks can enjoy at Hardee's?
Yeah, we've got a couple new items, and we've got some really great value items too that are really great for the wallet. Our first two items, we've got new burritos, and I love these burritos. They are very, a lot of times you think burritos is kind of more of a lighter option. It's a lot of food. I can only eat half a burrito because they're big, but they are so good. We've got our loaded omelet burrito, which actually has 3 different types of meats in there. It's got sausage, ham, and bacon mixed in there with hash browns and cheese. And then we've also got a sausage egg option. Our loaded omelet is the top seller. It's so good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved the loaded omelet biscuit.
Yes.
I'll have to try the burrito.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Fantastic item. And then we've got our 2 for $5 mix and match still going on for breakfast. You can either mix and match or choose 2 of the same of our biscuit gravy, steak biscuit, or sausage egg. So those are some great options too. And then for lunch, dinner, we've still got our 2 for $5 tender wraps, and those are some of my favorite items on our menu.
All right, it's all happening at Hardee's, and of course on a Friday morning, we know everybody's out there. They're excited. High school football definitely in the air. They played their final scrimmages last night as far as Walker Valley and Cleveland High School, and so it's a great time of the year. Our ESPN Cleveland 101.3 high school football kickoff will be Thursday night. Cleveland hosting Walker Valley. Looking forward. There's a graphic of that they made there. So if you're watching us on TV. But, Nicole, it's just a great time of the year, and I can feel this morning people excited. It's Friday. They're going to Hardee's this morning, I guarantee you.
Yes, please do. We've got 4 Hardee's in town. And again, we're hiring at all locations too.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah,
Tell me about
so
that.
if you can go to Hardee's.com or you can come into our restaurants, we're hiring at all locations. But yeah, please come see us for breakfast or lunch.
It's a big morning, and honestly, it would not be the same without you, without Hardee's. And I know the coaches and the guys appreciate it very much. So thank you for doing it.
Thank you for including us. We appreciate it.
Any questions for Nicole about the old days or anything you'd like to
No, it's always great to see you, Nicole.
I will not tell
Thanks,
you what
Bridget.
she
I
said about
appreciate
you
you.
earlier. Was not nice. Anyway.
Where's your Hardee's shirt?
Where's my Hardee's shirt? You
Yeah.
didn't give me one, did you?
No, I need.
You gave
actually,
me a
we need
hat.
Yes,
I do have a hat, but my
Yes.
head healed. So I was able. You can do that at
we
your
need
church.
to heal some other things
You do
too.
like my heart. I actually accidentally had lunch with your pastor a couple days ago. Kelvin Page.
Accidentally? How could you accidentally?
I don't know.
He's awesome.
I don't know. I deal with him enough. All right. Thanks, Nicole.
Thank
no kidding.
you.
Thanks
Appreciate
to
y'all.
Mark Johnson, Julia. Well, Mark has no clue what's going on. Julia Scoggins, I guarantee you she knows about it. Thank you so much to Hardee's and all our friends there. All right. Matter of fact, speaking of Hardee's, it is time for the Hardee's Wake Up.
Now at Hardee's, introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos. With cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness, ready to go.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
Make this the summer event going on now at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $20,000 off MSRP. Gladiators, 2,500 pickups, Wagoneers, and even Wranglers with huge discounts. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
The chance of afternoon showers or thunderstorms, a high of 91 and a low of 69 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a high of 93 and a low of 69. And then on Sunday, we'll have a few clouds during the morning, mainly sunny by afternoon, with a high of 93. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 70 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street, near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Well, let's begin this special hour with the Bradley Central High School Bears and our friend now in his 20th season. My God, how old is he? Damon Floyd is the head coach. Coach, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I wish you'd quit pointing that out every time I see you. Yeah, it's been a long time. I'm getting old.
Well, it's true. We're all about facts here, man.
That is true. Yeah,
whatever. Hey, Coach, no kidding. Thank you for joining us. Seems like this time of the year, just generally, there's such a huge excitement, not only in this community, but this whole area about high school football. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, football is important in this area, so, it's exciting time. It'll be a lot more exciting for these guys next week. I think they're tired of practicing. It's been a long June, July, and then August, so they're just ready to get to the games, and that's the fun part. So it's still a lot of hard work, and we still got a lot of work to do before next week, but, they're getting there.
All right, so just overall, tell me about how you're feeling about your team at this point.
It depends on what day you ask.
Here we go.
Yesterday was a rough practice, but it was intended to be. We kind of had a plan to go out there and throw something at them a little different that they weren't expecting, and see how they reacted, and kind of push them to their limits. So I don't know. They probably don't like me too much right now, but our and I've told them this is. You got to trust us. You got to understand why we're pushing you this way. We got to get ready for next Friday because it's going to be a tough McMinn County team, and so that's what I'm trying to do is push them to be ready for Friday night.
So we had our media day a couple of days ago over at Life Care, and McMinn County coach Bo Cagle said that you, Bradley, are their rival. That you guys really are. And I know, as you pointed out the other day, second oldest rivalry in the state history. How do you feel about the game coming up Friday night?
I love the McMinn game. I think if you talk to a lot of the Bradley graduates, from years past, McMinn is the team that they think about and the team they want to beat, just like McMinn thinks about it. I don't think our guys think that way because of Walker Valley Cleveland, and I get it, but it's a huge rival. So I'll say this. I got some clips from previous years of Coach Cagle, doing interviews and how he talks about Bradley that our guys are going to get to listen to next week, so to let them realize the importance of this game.
Last media day, last year, he used the word hate.
Yeah.
He doesn't hate you personally, not that he may.
Well, I think he does, but that's okay because, the feeling may be mutual.
There we go. Clip that out, Mo. There we go, buddy. All right, now, the quarterback situation that you have, it's been well chronicled. Tell me about, give me an update on that.
Yeah, Tyler, he was out last year. He got to play a total of 5 plays the very first game against McMinn. The 6th play, he scrambled, hurt his knee, so he's out for the year. Was able to come back and pitch in baseball, and he is going to be a Division I baseball pitcher, so that's where his future's at. But we scrimmaged Alcoa, 2 weeks ago. He was actually in a non-contact jersey, but did scramble, get hit, and then landed awkwardly on his shoulder. So he is out for this year. So right now we're just hoping he makes it back for baseball season. I hate it because it's just very unfortunate. He had worked really hard to get back to be able to play. Really strong arm, was a leader on our team, was voted team captain. So the good thing is we do have Tucker, his little brother, who had six starts last season. So he's got some experience, and I feel like we got guys around. He doesn't have to win the game. He just doesn't have to lose it. And we got guys around him that can make some plays. So he understands what his job is, and I think we're okay in that spot, but I hate it for Tyler personally.
Let's talk about the gentleman that you brought with you here this morning. Tell me who these guys are.
Three of our leaders, senior captains, A.J. Westfield, who obviously played at Cleveland last year and hasn't been at Bradley long, but it tells you what kind of person he is. He's obviously a great player, but it tells you what kind of person he is. He already got voted team captain. Spencer McCooch, the same way. He came from Walker Valley. He joined us in January and was really a leader in the offseason for us in the weight room. Extremely hard worker. Once again, just like A.J., the type of person he is, our kids voted him team captain. And then Chris Myers is going to be a 3-year starter for us and very hard worker. I brought all three of these guys, number one, because they're team captains, but the biggest reason is what kind of people they are. They're all good players and going to make a huge impact on Friday night, but they make a huge impact on our team from a positive standpoint of being leaders and leading by example first. So that's huge for these guys.
I want to talk to them. AJ, step on up here, buddy. And, yeah, it's been well chronicled. You made the switch over to Bradley. Tell me about that and how it's gone going from Cleveland to Bradley for your senior year. You can move that mic if you want. We're all just small people around here. Go ahead.
One thing I'll definitely say is that it's a lot different. I think that the transition's been really good. All the players have been really welcoming, and Coach Floyd, I mean, he's everything you really want in a coach. I know I've never been the new kid, so kind of being the new kid, it was kind of like different at first. And at first I was like, did I do the right thing? Like I was always questioning, but like the more and more I was showing up and the more and more I was putting in work and seeing everybody around me put in work, I just knew I was where I was supposed to be.
AJ, you have already committed to Tulane. You are heading there after this year. Tell me about your senior season, Bradley, and the wonderful tradition that is, and then looking ahead to the Green Wave.
So this year I definitely I have a lot of personal goals, but I put the team goals first. I really hope that we can get a region championship, and then I hope we can just make it as far as we can in the playoffs. I know we have a lot of weapons, but I just know that we got to come together. And at the end of the day, it comes down to us, because he can say a lot of things, but he can't put it on the field. So we just have to use everything we have and really just make it happen.
You had offers. You had a lot of offers. Why Tulane? Why did you decide on Tulane?
I chose Tulane because I went down there twice, and each time it just felt like something I've never experienced. It was 2 visits that it was just like, I know every visit you go on, they're supposed to show you a good time, but it just felt like home, and like just the staff down there, it just felt right.
AJ, thank you for coming, buddy. It's great to see you. Spencer
Yes, sir.
McCooch, also new to the Bradley program, as Coach Floyd said. I'm going to ask you the same thing. So you came from Walker Valley. You're now at Bradley.
Yes,
what's it been like for you here in your senior season?
Really just the culture changed when I got here. Like, just the work is a lot harder. Everybody works harder, and it's just a lot better. And everybody welcomed me in. It's a better environment to lead in, too, for sure. And, yeah, that's what I would say.
So talk about your team as far as the preparation for the upcoming season. How's it going?
We've worked really hard over this offseason, and he's done really good about everything. And we got a lot of weapons. I think we're going to do really good. And the leadership's doing good.
All right. Coach? You were leaning in. I didn't know that.
I agree.
Spencer, thank you, buddy, very much. All right, Chris, come on up here, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, but so you're a 3-year starter. You've been there a while.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about just the ways in which you've seen the team come together, as Coach said, but also gel together as the season gets ready to go here.
Our team has really came together more this year. We came together as a team and worked together more, and we've just been able to cooperate more and just do everything better since we're together.
What's it been like, looking back at your time at Bradley? For you personally?
It's feeling like it's flown by. It's plenty of good memories. It's all good things.
Absolutely. Well, except apparently for yesterday. But other than that, it was just fine. All right, Coach Floyd, I see what you mean, buddy. Great guys here.
Oh, they are. They are. Like I said, they're leaders for our team on and off the field. So just really fortunate to have a chance to coach guys like this.
Well, of course, Bradley football on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 with Gary Owenby. This is the first season, though, in nearly 60 years without Coach Earl Rowan, who called Bradley football the most passionate Bradley fan that I ever knew. And, Coach, that's got to be a sentimental year for you.
It is. Obviously I don't get to hear the radio broadcast when we're playing, but Coach Rowan, like you said, was a fixture at Bradley for a lot of years. And I just remember in high school him being my teacher. And the goal was to ask him a question to where we didn't have to talk about history the rest of the class. Because you ask him one thing about sports and it's over. We don't have to worry about history anymore. He's talking about whatever topic you brought up. But just a lot of memories with Coach Rowan and his voice. And the impact he made on a whole lot of people.
His wife Kathy's birthday was this week, actually, a couple of days ago, and we got to share some memories. Coach Floyd, thank you for coming.
Thank you
very,
for
very
us.
much.
Thank you.
Looking forward to a big season, Bradley Central High School and McMinn County, Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff at Bear Stadium. Be there. All right, and we'll have it also on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Also, that has a TV game also, Fruit Loops reminds me, on mixtv.tv. We're going to take a quick break right here, come back. The Cleveland High School story is up next with new coach Chris Brown. We'll talk with Coach coming up in just a moment. Stand by. The news is next. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And this morning, tell you about the Bradley County Board of Education met last night. Director of Schools, Dr. Linda Cash, reported a strong start to the school year. Also, Representative Dan Howell honored the Walker Valley High School girls softball team with a proclamation for their state championship win. Came at the end of the last school year. And also at the meeting, a motion passed for Dr. Cash to work with architects on planning and cost assessments for a new Bradley County elementary school. Dr. Cash plans to report back to the board in October. Those stories and more in full detail coming up at the top of the hour.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast, Cleveland.
All right, we're going to check of the streets right here as we get Cleveland High School ready to go here. It's our high school football kickoff morning coming up on 7:30. Thanks so much to Hardee's for sponsoring, providing breakfast and all of that. Bridget, let's start your music here and go over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, Northley Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working to clear up an accident on Henderson Avenue at Keith Street. Dispatch tells me no injuries in that. And then also they tell me the traffic light is out at the intersection of Peerless Road and 25th Street.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yep. Is that
Cleveland Board of Education Chairman Nate Tucker? I trust a lot more than I do you.
Yeah, me too.
But not much. He said it's back on.
Oh, good.
So if he's wrong, I want somebody to call him out. Objection, Your Honor.
That is good news.
Where is it? Peerless and where?
It was Peerless and 25th.
Blame Darren Schalk, pastor of Peerless Road Church of God of Prophecy. It's probably his fault.
As we take a look at the Langley roofing at traffic cameras, the interstate is
to be
still
a
looking
pastor
good.
is extremely mean to me.
Good.
I will tell you.
You deserve it.
That's fine.
If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They're more than just customer lending. They're your financial friend. They've been making hometown decisions for over 25 years. Visit them in person at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road and online at southlandfinance.net.
This year's high school football scoreboard presented by Warren and Griffin.
So who is the best local law firm?
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world, and I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shawn as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
So have we got a couple of contests going, but Bridget, our favorite school poll, polls will close at 8 a.m. We've had literally thousands of people voting on this thing. It's a big deal. You've got about 30 minutes to vote.
That's right. You can vote for your favorite school on our website, mymix1041.com. It's all presented by Every Step Law Group. The winning school wins a $500 cash prize from Every Step Law Group. Also a free Kona Day from Kona Ice. So again, vote for your favorite school right now on our website, mymix1041.com.
The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center is next.
Right now, you can get a queen Eurotop for just $258. No gimmicks, no fine print, just real value from your local Mermaid mattress.
All right, for today, partly cloudy this morning and then a chance of scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, a high of 91 and a low of 69 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 93 and a low of 69. And then on Sunday, a few clouds during the morning, mainly sunny during the afternoon with a high of 92. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 71 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's a CHI Memorial Sports Desk, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Those home football tickets for Bradley, Cleveland, and Walker Valley will, as usual, for 48 years, be found at the Town Squire this coming season. The Town Squire celebrating their 48th anniversary in August. Larry says, come on down. Sale racks, items starting at just $30. Great selection of walk shorts. Sale price $35 each. Swim trunks from $25 to $50. A group of slacks now on sale $50 to $75. And big prizes all month. The Town Squire for 48 years. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. Braves got another win last night. Must have been a different team. They beat the Mets 4-3 in New York. They'll play again tonight. They'll be at Cleveland and play the Guardians 7-10 here, Mix 104.1. Let's go to middle school football last night. William Blunt defeated Lake Forest 44-14. Ocoee Middle girls soccer over Lake Forest 9-1. Lake Forest Lady Bruins volleyball swept Sale Creek. Tonight, NFL preseason Titans at the Falcons. They're calling that the Funeral Bowl. That's at 7 o'clock. We'll have it on ES. I'm a Falcons fan, so come on. Yeah, that's look like one too. Sad. ESPN Cleveland 101.3. NASCAR at Richmond tomorrow night 7:30. We'll have it on Cleveland's home for NASCAR. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 presented by Dale's Heating and Air. So glad to have Cleveland High School football here. We have new coach, Chris Brown, not a new coach, but new to Cleveland. Coach, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Great to be here. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming in. And let's just get an overall sense of how things are going at this point as you open Thursday night.
Ready or not, here it comes.
That's
right? It's always special to see football kick off in this region of the state, in this region of the country, and we're excited with the guys that we have and the work that we've put in, and we're excited to turn it loose and see where we are and then see where we can grow and become.
Coach Brown, you went down to Boyd Buchanan last night for your final scrimmage. What are anything that you took from that last evening?
No, it was great to go against a Gary Rankin coach team and the physicality and what they've been building down there in Chattanooga. It was good for us to go see how we measure up and get to see some speed and some size that we'll see hopefully in the playoffs as we get towards the back end of our schedule. So good night of work.
All right, you brought a couple of players there with you. Tell us who they are.
I have Casey McGowan here to my right, our quarterback, junior, and I have Emilio Green, our two-way player athlete that we're excited to have here as a senior.
All right, very good. Well, Casey, I want to begin with you. Come on up here and just tell me what it's like as you go into this campaign as the quarterback.
I mean, it's fun, I get to hang out with my friends, play football, and, I get to get coached by him. And, everyone around me is making me better, and I get to, like I said, play football all the time, so can't complain about it.
Yeah, as you go in with Coach Brown here in his first season at Cleveland, and the offensive scheme, how are you feeling about that as far as and how your offense is gelling together as we get ready?
It's been a work in progress, putting a new system in, but I think it's coming together. We finally are getting to where we need to be as a team and as an offense, and I think we're going to be just as good offensively as we was last year. So I'm not worried about it.
All right, you do have Walker Valley first up on a Thursday night, which actually we're very happy about this. It's the ESPN Cleveland 101.3 Community Kickoff, which is a new tradition we're starting with this game. But, hey, talk about starting with a crosstown rival. What does that mean to you?
It's awesome. We get to open up against Walker Valley. They're a great team. We're a great team. So I think it's going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot of people there. And, who doesn't want to play in front of a lot of people? So it's going to be awesome to play and, awesome to get, a rival first game and a lot of competition. So that's great.
All right, buddy. Thanks so much. And if nothing else, you'll bring everybody Old Fort biscuits. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Very, very nice. Of course, your dad will send you an invoice, I'm sure. Well, come on up here. So you're a two-way athlete. Tell me what positions.
I play outside linebacker, nickel, and I play slot receiver.
Oh, wow. And you're a senior.
Yes, sir. I am.
Is that hard to believe you're here already?
It is. I mean, it's flew by, and I've heard that senior year is the fastest year yet, so I'm just going to take every moment and soak it in,
What's it been like for you at Cleveland High School, as far as your time there? What will you remember about it, do you think?
Definitely the connections I've made through it, like football. I do track as well. All those sports and extracurricular activities, they've made me friends that I'll have forever.
That's exactly right. Coach, obviously two great young men here, but they represent, I'm sure, an entire team of great young men.
Absolutely. They set an example for us to follow when our roster is as young as it is. You're always looking to identify the word leader. I think it's overused too much, but you look for people that you want to exemplify your standards, your expectations, and we're fortunate to have these two step up at the helm and a few others, and we're just hoping to continue to grow together and grow as a program, grow as a team, and be the best versions of ourselves by the playoffs.
Well, we're very proud and privileged to carry Cleveland High School football since the beginning of the school in 1967. Cleveland High football, the home of football on the radio, Cleveland High football, is Mix 104.1 with Terry Evans and Greg Phillips, and we're looking forward to another great campaign. Gentlemen, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, buddy. And don't forget, yes, Thursday night, Walker Valley at Cleveland High School. It's a brand new tradition that we're starting. It's a Thursday night, the ESPN Cleveland 101.3 Community Kickoff. We'll be doing this every year. And it kicks off our schedule on the radio and MixTV.tv. This year, the rivalry games are supplied on television by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. And, of course, our longtime radio sponsor is Wholesale Supply Group. And we'll be back with more in a moment.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
From the job site to the showroom, we've got the top brands you know at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 80 years of service, no one supports contractors in our communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site.
21 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
A birthday tomorrow, Center for Cosmetic Dentistry.
Her son won't leave me alone, by the way. Her black sheep, Blake.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you start texting and driving? I'll tell law enforcement where you are, you moron. Good God Almighty, leave me alone.
Our friend Zandra Welch celebrating her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Zandra.
Yeah, there we go.
Dr. Tiffany Allberg is celebrating on Sunday.
What?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Every year. Never gets old.
Allberg Audiology.
Yeah, she's an audiologist. Huh? Tiffany, what? You know, she's married to Donnie Wahlberg from New Kids on the Block.
Allberg.
Oh, excuse me. Drop the W. Couldn't afford the W. Okay, never mind.
Bobby and Jamie Lee Wilcoxon, they're celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary today.
God love them.
Darby Bennett is celebrating tomorrow. The birthday wish says he is a great husband and father of 3. That is Jim and Jerry Veenstra's son-in-law. Jerry Carlton is having a birthday tomorrow. That's from your children and grandchildren. Mark Ryden over at State Farm is celebrating today. Raylan Weaver is going to be 12 tomorrow. Travis Sherlin is celebrating today. Atwood Payne is having a birthday tomorrow. Deborah Robinson.
What? Go back. What was that name?
Atwood Payne.
Atwood Payne. That sounds like a professional wrestling name. That's pretty good.
Maybe so.
I'm Atwood Payne. I'm going to flick some pain on you at C1W Arena tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Atwood Payne.
Wow.
I love that one. Man, I'd change my name to that.
Yep. Deborah Robinson is having a birthday today.
Pretty good.
That is from her
It
favorite
can't be
cousin.
real, obviously.
It's actually David Sherlin's grandson.
I don't believe it. Do not believe any of that. I saw David at Jenkins yesterday. Actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I sure did. I got out of there as quick as I could.
And then this one just in. Jesse Howard is 17 today, a senior at Meigs County High School. Happy birthday, Jesse. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
Well, tomorrow is a very sad day in the history of music, August 16th. Why? Because the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, died at the age of 42 at Graceland in Memphis. Tomorrow, 1977, my mother and my late father were in Memphis, and yes, they were married at the time, and they were there, and I've heard the stories all my life. Matter of fact, my mother bribed the security guards at the gate you think about this stuff, at Graceland. It was like 110 degrees with a bottle, well, she says bottles of Coke, but I did notice that she became friends with Ross Tarver about that time. But anyway, she claims it's Coca-Cola. I don't know. Anyway, and she got in for the visitation to see Elvis, and there's a bunch of stuff there. Of course, Dr. Jerry Devane was one of the emergency room doctors when they brought Elvis in to Baptist Hospital in Memphis. Used to have that, Elvis was alive, all that stuff in the 80s, and especially the 80s, probably the 90s. Or 80s especially. And Dr. Devane would always say, nope, I can pretty much confirm he's not with us anymore. Mm-hmm. The other death that happened this day, but it was 2018, was the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, died on this day. Aretha, and I watched it was a 6-hour funeral. Mm-hmm. It was, and I'll tell you, now, it was incredible, but I'm going to play a song this morning. This is just a tremendous, written by Ahmet Erdogan. Look him up. From Atlantic Records.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
This heat, I swear.
Well, it's not so much the heat, it's the humidity.
Right on time with your classic dadism.
You know what else is right on time? The Tempur-Pedic Breeze Sale at Mermaid. You can sleep up to 10 degrees cooler. Plus, you can get them for $19 a month right now with free delivery, setup, and no interest financing.
Well, you always were the cool dad. This just confirms it.
Aw, thanks. It's the summer of cooler and better sleep at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
My name is Mark Roadtruck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Good morning. It's a special morning. We are featuring our high school football coaches this hour locally as we get ready for the campaign beginning on Thursday night with, for the first time, the ESPN Cleveland 101.3 Community Kickoff, which is Thursday night, Walker Valley at Cleveland, and it will be on all of our platforms. It'll be right here on Mix 104.1. It'll be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and also Cleveland's Oldies 99.1, the home of Walker Valley football, and on MixTV.tv. Shelton and I will have it for you, and looking forward to a great, great season. All right, let's get a couple things here. First of all, 9 before 8. This is our, you got 9 minutes to vote in the Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv favorite school poll. It's presented by Every Step Law Group. Vote for your favorite school right now. You got about 10 minutes. MyMix1041.com. The winning school receives a $500 cash prize from Every Step Law Group and a free Kona Day. How about that with Kyle Elrod and Kona Ice? So that is, we're going to announce the winner about 8 o'clock. So get ready for that. Also, here this morning, we have a, you know what, Bridget, we're celebrating National Roller Coaster Day, which is actually tomorrow, but we're going ahead and doing it today. And we have, let's see here, prizes for Lake Winnebagosa. I thought we had more than that, but yeah, we got more than that. So anyway, people can text in or call in. 4 passes. Actually, it's 4 passes. I could read this to you, and that's just confusing. Anyway, it's all brought to you by Witt's Frozen Custard. I don't know if you want to win these. I don't know what it is, and I hate roller coasters. So good luck to you. Drew Akins, do you like roller coasters? Are you a coaster man?
Yeah, for the most part. I used to like them a lot more, and I think as I've gotten older, I like the Disney World coaster. I don't like the Six Flags coaster as much.
Yeah,
I like the Disney World coaster. It's a good one, but it's not like full go.
Six Flags is bankrupt, so they're on a roller coaster. So anyway, it's just fine. Bridget, how do people enter this contest?
Okay, just call or text 423-614-6499.
So sponsored in part by Eller and Owens Furniture. Hey, Sheridan, is it just Lake Winnie?
We don't know.
Because here's the thing. We had a meeting about this earlier this week, and I'm blaming Ashley Flowers for this entire problem here, is that I was told it was a lot more than just this. What happened? Did they change their mind?
Lake Winnie passes
asleep,
are great.
Apparently. Yeah. Apparently she's listening to this station, so she fell asleep. All right, Bridget, we've already done birthdays.
What's up?
Whatever, who cares? Drew Akins is a head football coach at Walker Valley High School. It's like he's coming.
Is this a bit? I'm sorry.
No, that's no,
It's just what we do.
Unfortunately.
No, buddy. This is it. Now let's get serious for a second here. Drew, as we sit here 6 days from the kickoff of your regular season, how are you feeling? And also had to go last night at Farragut.
Yeah, listen, Farragut's a great. I love going against that program. They're a blast to go against. I think Coach Courtney, who's Eddie Courtney's son, who left there.
That's right.
Eddie's still there helping. I see a lot of similarities with me and Jeff. Just with our dads being coaches and then us getting into head jobs. Love going against that program. They did a great job. Once we woke up, we tied them 14-14. The problem is it was 14-0 by the time we woke up. But we're inches away from being a really explosive offense. There's some things that we've identified and our kids have identified that we feel like if we take that next step, we could be great. I think defensively we've played really good. We're just giving up explosive plays. And if you fix that problem, they don't score. So we've got to just cure a couple problems. But the greatest thing is, we got on the bus last night. We got back to Walker Valley, and we were still 0-0. So we have time to fix those things. We've identified them. I love this group of kids. Our group of kids, man, it's one of my favorite group of kids I've been around. We got a lot of energy. We got a lot. Coach Brown just said leadership is overused. I think we got a lot of great teammates that really care about the guys beside them. And we're trying to pull that out of them even more so. So really excited about this group.
You have a new quarterback this year, transferred over from Cleveland High School. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I feel like on here a few times we've talked about the transfer portal coming. I think that's something that we've had conversations about. And I've had a little insight on that because I'm privileged enough to be on the board, the Tennessee Football Coaches Association board. So I've kind of known this is coming down the pipe for a while. So we've been trying to prepare, and the way you prepare is not going out and like scoping other programs. I think the way you prepare is building a culture inside your program. So we've been lucky enough to build relationships and get some transfers this year. But the biggest thing that we have to do is we got to build a culture that can accept those transfers, but also hang on to kids that are already at Walker Valley. Chase transferring over to us has been a really big addition. He's got a big arm. He runs the ball a little better than I even thought. We haven't ran him much in the preseason, but his ability to run the ball that we've seen in practice has been fun to see, and it gives us a little different element. Really talented kid. I think his first 4 games are going to be really huge when it comes to his college recruitment. I think there's some programs that are out there looking at him saying, hey, we need those first 4 games filmed and see if he's what we want. And I think it's going to be big for Chase to go out and perform. The biggest thing he's done in the preseason is, man, he's just protected the football. He's done a great job of making sure that, the interceptions we've had have not been his fault. And I know that sounds weird. He's the one throwing interceptions, but just because a quarterback throws an interception doesn't mean it was on him. The way we build our offense, sometimes it's on other people. And the interceptions that have been thrown have been, other people's decisions that he gets the number. So really excited about what he's done and really excited about where we could be. I like our receiver group that he has to throw to. Our O-line has progressed big time. So really excited about where we could be as an offense. We got to take that next step, though.
Talk about the defensive side of the ball. What do you got?
Yeah, again, love those kids. You talk about guys that have been coming back that were all region players. Michael Wood in the secondary, Aiden Burns in the secondary. We talked about Aiden yesterday at the media day. I guess that was 2 days. That was 2 days ago. My goodness. Come on. So talked about Aiden at the media day and just what an impact he is. Both those guys kind of anchor our secondary with energy and effort. I love our linebacking core. I think that's what I neglected to mention the other day is all 3 of our linebackers are returning. Caleb Jackson is one of the best kids that I've ever been around. Just a great kid, but because of that, he really performs well on the field. And then Braylon Beard and Tyler Goldman on the inside. So really like what they're doing. D-line, we've progressed. I think that's the place where we got to take the next step. If our defensive line takes the next step, our front 7 is pretty talented. And you got some different guys there too. You got, Lane Ferris, who's a 2-year starter. But also you got to transfer with Jonathan West, who's been really successful. Miles Hawk, is a kid that just has a nose for the football. So just different guys that we're still trying to piece together where they need to be. But, man, if our defense goes out and plays with great energy and effort, they're tough to go against. So really excited about that group. We've got to do a better job of just putting them in a situation where they can just play fast. If they do that, man, when they play fast, they're tough.
What about, we're joined by Coach Drew Akins, of course, Walker Valley High School football. And how about starting with a crosstown rival Thursday night? You go to Cleveland High School.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the plan when we went into scheduling in November. A lot of people don't know how the scheduling works. So the Tito Display actually sets your region schedule for you. You don't have a choice in that. The dates are set. So what ended up happening is with us being in different regions, our region dates were set, and they're always the 3-week they do it 3 through 11 now. So week 3 through 11 is our region games. Week 3 through 11 is Bradley and Cleveland's region games. Well, when we looked at our region games and the bye weeks within our region, all of my bye weeks they played, and all of their bye weeks I played. So the only 2 options were to go week 1 and 2 with those 2 teams. And I was scheduling with the last coach, and I was like, hey, man, like we either play week 1 or we don't play. That's kind of where we are. So it just kind of landed here. Obviously, there's been some change since then, but Chris Brown's one of my best friends in the world. We coached together at Ottawa. I was under him as a head coach at Red Bank. I was his offense coordinator. Love Chris Brown. We're in a group text that we talk to each other every single day. So just excited to go against a friend. I love going and playing against friends because then you walk across the field and you shake their hand and you hug their neck and you say, hey, man, love you, proud of you, did a great job, no matter what the outcome is. But really excited about just getting back in that game. I wish we were hosting. Last year we went there. Now we're going there again. But ultimately, it doesn't matter where we play. Just excited for our community, as always, to start with games like that.
Drew Akins, head football coach at Walker Valley. Coach, I really appreciate you coming. Of course, Walker Valley football can be heard on the all-new Cleveland's Oldies 99.1. Andy Morris, Jacob Mason will bring you the call. So, Absolutely. Drew, thanks so much.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach. All right, and don't forget, Thursday night, it is, for the first time, a brand-new tradition. The ESPN Cleveland 101.3 Community Kickoff. We're going to make this a tradition beginning this year. Walker Valley at Cleveland. It'll be on all of our platforms, all of our radio stations, as well as MixTV.tv. We are looking forward to Thursday night at 7 o'clock. We'll have much more on that as we go along. All right, we have full news coming up at the top of the hour.
This news update is brought to you by Amy D. Campbell, attorney at law.
Hey everybody, it's Amy Campbell. I've been practicing law for 23 years. If you need me, give me a call. It's 829-1429. You can check out my website, amydcampbell.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley roofing at traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
And we got a nice message from Bradley County Director of Schools, Dr. Linda Cash, who says, "Go Mustangs," from his biggest fan. That's Dr. Cash. Now, Dr. Cash, now listen, wonder what she'll say on August 29th when we have, let's see, Walker Valley at Bradley. Yeah. That'll be interesting.
Just say, go everyone.
Oh, yes, I know. She'll sit at the 50-yard line on the field. So anyway, there we go. Of course, she'll put her husband, John, there. Anyway, good morning, John. It is 3 minutes after 8. We've got the news coming up next. Plus, we'll salute the king of rock and roll. We saluted the queen of soul, Aretha, who passed away, 7 years ago tomorrow. Hard to believe it's been that long. Elvis Presley passed away tomorrow, August 16th, 1977. And so we're going to remember Elvis coming up here in just a few minutes.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
The Town Squire and Larry McDaniel celebrates their 48th anniversary with huge savings all this month. Sportswear and polos at special prices. New arrivals from Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Duckhead, and Volunteer Traditions. The Town Squire for 48 years. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland.
Here's some real magic.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me.
Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
For tomorrow, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 93 and a low of 69. And then on Sunday, partly cloudy with a high of 92. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 72 degrees. MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
All right. The polls are closed. I don't care if you're in line to vote. It's over. Now, on election night, of course, this coming May we'll do that. We'll be talking a lot about that. But our favorite school poll, which we've been doing for nearly 20 years. I go back to Teddy Bryson at Oak Grove. We started doing this nearly 20 years ago, and Teddy was on the phone with every parent he had. I think that was before the all calls. I love Teddy. Good morning, Teddy. Anyway, that's it. Polls are closed. So they are now tallying the votes. We have Price Waterhouse Coopers here. They are fresh from the Oscars. They always do the Oscar balloting. They're here from Los Angeles. Bridget flew them out on her jet. So they're assembling, and I understand we have the Every Step Law Group here.
That's right.
That's very nice. And then we have Kyle Elrod here.
That's right. Kona Ice.
Kona Ice. Hopefully he brought some samples. And there we go. So the big announcement: your favorite school, according to the poll, thousands of votes, folks, this year, most votes we've ever had. We will announce the winner coming up here in just a moment. But if you try to vote, you'll be executed, sadly. And then Bridget, well, we relax that. You got to go to Town Squire. Larry will taser you. No. Sheriff Lawson brought him one for a few days. All right.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News. I'm Gianna Gelosi. President Trump heads to Alaska today to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin and feel out whether he's open to ending the war in Ukraine.
I'll know within the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, like we tend to find out whether or not we're going to have a good meeting or a bad meeting. And if it's a bad meeting, it'll end very quickly. And if it's a good meeting, we're going to end up getting peace in the pretty near future.
California Governor Gavin Newsom laying out a plan to redraw the state's maps to counter similar efforts by Republicans in Texas.
California Governor Gavin Newsom calling for a November 4th special election to redraw the state's congressional map for 2026. Newsom has said California's map would only take effect if Texas and other states move forward with their redistricting efforts and would remain through the 2030 elections.
That's Fox's Kristen Goodwin. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. It is it's August 15th. It is the special broadcast we've just had. We're getting some calls and texts, that sort of thing, about the previous hour. You can catch up if you missed any of the 7 a.m. hour, our high school football kickoff hour, with our friends at Hardee's, Wholesale Supply Group, and Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Simply go back on mixtv.tv. You'll be able to see it. Bradley County Board of Education met last night. Director of Schools, Dr. Linda Cash, reported a strong start to the school year. She highlighted improvements in achievement rates. Also, Representative Dan Howell, in attendance, honored the Walker Valley High School girls softball team with a proclamation for their state championship win last year, the end of the school year last year. Board approved an updated lease for the Family Resources Agency's East Cleveland building and a $400,000 deductive change order for the Hopewell construction project. A motion passed for Dr. Cash to work with architects on planning and cost assessments for a new Bradley County elementary school. Dr. Cash will report back to the board in October. The state unemployment rate for July at 3.6%. That's up slightly from last June's 3.5%, still well below the national rate of 4.2%. Speaking of employment matters, Miller Industries in Ottawa laying off 150 employees as part of a cost reduction plan. The towing equipment manufacturer cited reduced sales and lower order volumes as reasons for the cuts, which will be spread across their plants in Ottawa, Greenville, Tennessee, and Hermitage, Pennsylvania. The company says it'll provide financial assistance, benefit support, and career transition help for affected workers. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. They offer affordable after-school programming on campus at most Bradley County and Cleveland City elementary schools. For more information, contact the Cleveland Y today. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, they're tallying the votes. Again, the polls are closed. Our favorite school poll with Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, sponsored by the Every Step Law Group and by Kona Ice. We should have results coming up. At least we'll have, like election night. We'll get early voting here in the next few minutes, and then we'll go precinct by precinct. We'll start. I'll tell you what we're going to do, too. We're going to start reading the names who voted for who. Well, let's do that. That'll be
John
AI.
Evans, the trading man at Kia Cleveland, and that's the sound of progress. We're under control.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today. today and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry. From checkups and cleanings to dentures and all-on-4 dental implants, they can help you feel healthier and more confident. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call 423-476-3307. Join the Magnolia family today.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Trunks from $25 to $50. A group of slacks now on sale, $50 to $75. And big prizes all month. The Tone Squire for 48 years. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. All right, Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. We're celebrating National Roller Coaster Day tomorrow. You can win 4 passes to Lake Winnepesaukah and enjoy the long-time roller coasters down there. Call or text in. Call the volunteer Red Pest Mix line at 423-614-6499 or text that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. It's our weekly visit with Direct Primary Care Associates. My buddy, Brian Fretwell's here. Brian, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are y'all? Bridget, how are you?
We are doing great. And so what's the latest? What's happening?
Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill changed a lot of the tax structure especially for direct primary care with HSAs. So local companies out there, you'll be hearing from us, or if you don't hear from us directly, please look us up on our website, dpca.health. And you can always call us at our office, 423-650-4831. But companies, especially small companies who are looking for some advantageous ways of getting health care to their people, or those companies that are just drowning and having renewals that are just skyrocketing, and everybody's is going to be skyrocketing. We could talk about that another day. But this new bill allows now HSAs and tax-free ways and methods to pay for direct primary care membership, and it directly addresses that issue. $150 a month for an individual, $300 for a family. So companies now can absolutely give their people free health care on, the plans that they have and these big holes that they have in their plans and thought, well, how do I fund this? I would love to have direct primary care. It's a fantastic, I get it. I get it, Steve. I get it, Brian. I hear what you're talking about, but I don't know how to fund it. Now you can get it tax-free, which, a lot of folks are getting, 30+% off.
Wow.
Those companies out there that are progressive, and we're already working with them and helping them build we're working closely with brokers who get what it is that we do, and how to arrange this and make this in the best way possible to save companies money. Individuals who have HSA, there's 61 million individuals out there that have HSAs. You can use it for direct primary care memberships now, and we would love to talk to you about it. We don't have in-network issues. We don't have insurance issues. We don't have all of those issues that our community is suffering with right now, which is a travesty in and of itself. But we're seeing reimbursement go down and down and down. People taking less in-network, less insurance. A lot of folks going to cash pay. Direct primary care is just one of those who sets up where it's in a tax advantageous way. So sorry that I said a whole lot, didn't I? Shout out Canada this morning.
Advantageous.
I drank my coffee
Good.
this morning. Yeah.
Brian Fretwell's here, Direct Primary Care Associate. So, it's such a benefit for companies. So, like you said, if those owners, those managers, those people have questions, what do they do?
The best thing to do is reach out to us on our website and schedule a visit. We have a team of folks who help walk you through that process and give you all the information that we have. And we make it simple. It's not, medicine and, benefits. It's like this big mountain, and everybody dreads renewals every year. Everybody dreads, even some folks not being able to give their people, and they don't know where to turn. We want to be your trusted advisor. That's our whole goal. We're local. You know us, you like us, you trust us, and that's our whole goal.
We know you.
Well, you're not the only one. You're not the only one.
I'm just kidding.
But we love to be that trusted advisor, and even if we're not the best suited for you, we want to introduce you to the people that will help you design those plans that is best for your company. So, one of our main core values is integrity, and we do it right. Even when it's not advantageous for us. I say it right that time. How many times can I say advantageous? One more time?
Well, it's gotten better as you've gone.
Listen, so I feel like, what was that, Super Troopers, when he pulled over the guy, how many times could you say meow? It's like, one more time, one more advantageous. There you go.
Brian Fretwell, Direct Primary Care Associates. Well, here's the important thing. Let's get your contact information out. I know you mentioned the website, if you will, one more time, and your phone number.
Yeah, dpca.health. Super, super easy. dpca.health. And our local number here, 423-650-4831. No cell phone number today. I'm telling you, I mixed that up. I've gotten better. It was like 100% when I first started, but I'm down to about 25% right now. So, but yeah, you can call our office number.
The chances of a great summit today is what I'm told is 25% with the Russian president and the American president.
Listen,
we won't get off on that.
Listen, I listened to you guys every morning. I was listening to Trump this morning. He's like, within the first couple of minutes, I know it's going to be short. I just wish I could do that in a meeting, because I want to tell you, about half the meetings I'm in, like, this could have been an email.
She tells me that all the time. Brian Fretwell, thank you, buddy.
Thank you guys so much. It's great to see you guys, and Bridget, always good to see you.
Direct Primary Care Associates, dpca.health. If you don't find out about it, you are missing it.
We're ready.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We have a winner on our favorite school poll. We're going to bring the folks in. While we do that, we're going to remember Elvis. He died tomorrow, August 16th, 1977.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos. With cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Every job has a schedule, and we're built to keep up. At Wholesale Supply, we power the pros who build, wire, plumb, heat, and light the Southeast. With the top brands in stock, expert support, and 30-plus locations, we keep your job moving and your customers happy. Family-owned, service-driven, built for builders, contractors, and our communities. Wholesale Supply. Built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, I just can't decide which Skechers mattress I like best because they're all great.
Well, you know what they say, if the mattress fits.
Isn't it if the shoe fits?
Oh, I think Skechers does have shoes.
Right now, when you purchase an all-new Skechers mattress, save up to $500 and get a free pair of Skechers shoes.
But you only find Skechers mattresses at Mermaid.
Your sleep locally handmade, hand-delivered.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Just talk a minute here because we're getting things set up. I think we do have a winner. Our favorite school poll. We had, by the way, the most votes we've ever had. Been doing this nearly 20 years. And Leah Payne and Becca Lowe join us from the Every Step Law Group. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning. We're
good. Great to have both of you here. And you guys have really taken off with a lot of attention and that sort of thing. Here in the last, I know you had a great event at the Pie Center last month, is that right?
We did. The Cleveland Parent Connection Expo. It was the first year we did it, and it was a really great success. We had over 40 local vendors and 300 plus odd guests come in from the community, and we had a really great time. So, yeah.
Well, Every Step Law Group, and I'm also going to talk with Kyle Elrod, Coney's here in just a second, but first, hi, who do I have on the phone here?
Well, this is Amber Winters and June Wooden at Hopewell Elementary School.
Okay.
The greatest place on earth. Good
Okay,
morning.
well, hey, let's settle down here, Amber, okay? We don't need you going through a wall again like you did a few years ago for your son's birthday party. Anyway, all right, so I've got Leah here. I've got Becca here. They're with the Every Step Law Group. I've got Kyle Elrod here with Kona Ice. And Leah, this is meet Amber Winters. She's the principal of Hopewell Elementary. Leah, I'm going to send it over to you.
Hey, Amber, how are you?
We're doing wonderful. How are you doing?
Good. How's the school year started?
The school year has been fantastic. Lots of smiling faces, happy teachers. It's just exciting and lots of energy getting back to school.
Yay, wonderful. Well, we're calling you today with some exciting news.
Okay.
You all have won the school contest with Mix.
You're our favorite school.
Yeah, you're the favorite.
Oh, yeah.
What about
That's fantastic.
Well, Hopewell's been good friends of ours for a long time. We kind of started with them when Tim Riggs was there years and years ago, and Amber's been a great friend for the last few years, and I'm excited to see that they're the school that won this.
Oh, that's so great. We're so excited, and the kids are going to be beyond excited.
So this is a $500 gift to Hopewell Elementary from the Every Step Law Group. Plus, you get that free Kona Ice Day at Hopewell with Kona Ice and Kyle Elrod. Amber, talk about it. I mean, you guys, you just had a ton of votes. I was telling them we had more votes this year than we've ever had.
Woo! That's fantastic. We're a little bit competitive over here. So we got the word out, and our families always come to play. We have the best community, the best support, and we are so thankful. And you mentioned Kona Ice and $500, and we go pretty crazy over here. So.
Well, Amber, June, and everybody at Hopewell Elementary, congratulations. You guys are the favorite school 2025. Congratulations.
We are so thankful.
All right, we will be in touch, okay?
Okay, sounds
thank you
great.
very
You guys
much.
have a wonderful day, and thank you to all involved. We really appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome.
Very much. All right. I want to go back now. Becca, tell me about what you do there at the Every Step Law Group.
I am the client services assistant, so I just help make sure that everything's running smooth with the clients and just be a friendly face to greet them and help them through the estate planning process.
Yeah, so Leah, is that what it's all about really as far as the mission of your law group?
It is. Excuse me. We do, we take a different approach to estate planning on purpose. We get really personal. We provide a lot of supports and assistance because we want to help families create an estate plan that works when they need it. And we don't want them to feel like they're alone in navigating what that looks like. So, yeah, it is different. And we are very thankful to be able to do that.
And it's interesting, I believe it's Sarah Beth Locke, is that right?
It is, yeah, she's our attorney, yes.
She's your attorney, and she's been here a couple of times, and she says that it's a wonderful group of working mothers.
We are
right there together. Tell me what that's like, what that means to all be in there together.
Well, she's not here right now because she's in the thick of it. She's mothering. She's got a sick baby at home. But yeah, we all are moms.
Because you're speaking to, I say that we're speaking to a lot of moms right now who are listening.
Yeah. So and we both have kids in the Bradley County school system. So we were excited to be here. Definitely excited to support this contest for that. So yeah, we support a lot of families with minor children, and specifically within the planning process, we do what's called a kids protection plan, and that plans for the children so that parents can name guardians in the event of an emergency, so that they're in control of what happens. So,
well, thank you very much. How do we get more information about the Every Step Law Group?
Yeah, so you can find us on our website, everysteplawgroup.com. Our phone number is 423-405-3514.
Kyle Elrod, what's the latest with Kona Ice, buddy? What's happening?
Oh, my goodness. School has started, and we're going crazy, like we always do. If your school did not win, you can still get Kona Ice. Yeah, all you got to do is get us, and we'll come out and do a Kona Day, not for free, but your school can make money from us doing that. And, of course, a bunch of schools are already doing that, but there's still a couple out there that we would like to get on board that we haven't yet, but now's a great time to book us. We still have openings in our schedule, and call us now, and you can get on for a lot of schools do monthlies with us. Some go 4 times a year, some just do it once or twice a year. But there's still a lot of good opportunity to get on the schedule, and now would be the time to do it.
How do they get a hold of you? What's the number?
Well, the number is 423-402-1811. But you can also find us on Facebook, Kona Ice, Cleveland, Chattanooga. You can find us through that. You can Google us, Kona Ice, Cleveland, Chattanooga, and that'll bring up the phone number, the email, and everything else. Email's really the best way because it's crazy. It's crazy. And email I can see any time of day. So that's the best way to get me, but we would love to get every school in the county on board. We're close, but there's still a couple more that they need to call me.
All right. Well, listen, we really appreciate both companies being involved here. And, you know, it was just a great week of voting, and we've heard from thousands of people this week. So thank you very much, all of you, very much.
Thank you, Steve.
It's the Every Step Law Group donated $500 to this, going to go to Hopewell Elementary, and it's Kona Ice. They'll have a free Kona day. We're going to take a quick break right here. When we come back, our friends from Westwood Baptist Church will join us. Stand by for that. Plus, we have full news this morning on our website at mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, so we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
It's Bank of Cleveland Day out at what will become officially Biltwell Bank. Is that right today?
That's exactly right.
So they've got all the, Christy Goza came here yesterday, all the Bank of Cleveland merchandise, swag. They're giving it out today.
That's right. Yes. So they're celebrating Bank of Cleveland and all that's meant to this community for so long. So they're giving away Bank of Cleveland swag, the very last of it, at each Bank of Cleveland location today.
This traffic report is brought to you by Bank of Cleveland and Biltwell Bank.
I'm Christy Goza with Bank of Cleveland. For 38 years, we've been more than just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and part of your story. Now we're proud to join Biltwell Bank, a community bank that shares our heart and values. Together, we'll continue serving you with care, trust, and a promise to always put community first.
You'll save a heap of money with a smart
competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
.041 MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings, this portion sponsored by Wendy's.
Yes, at Wendy's, they are thrilled to introduce their newest beverage innovations. The lineup includes a bold new signature cold foam cold brew, a craveable cold brew with cream, and refreshing sparkling energy drinks. You can try those today at Wendy's.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, we are Mix 104.1 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Right now, get a free adjustable base upgrade with any iCool or L&K mattress set. Built for comfort, only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies this morning and then a chance of rain showers for the afternoon. A high of 91 and a low of 69 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 93 and a low of 69. And then partly cloudy on Sunday with a high of 93. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 73 degrees. MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather is sponsored in part by Life Care Center of Cleveland up on the hill, right there where it all began.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis. We are Tennessee and Cleveland's insurance company. Call me at Candies Creek Farm Bureau for a free quote today. 423-813-3223. Located in Candies Creek Center across from Waggles.
CHI Memorial Convenient Care provides walk-in urgent medical care for many common conditions, including allergies and asthma, flu, strep throat, sprains, and more. CHI Memorial Convenient Care is located in the Public Shopping Center on Paul Huff Parkway. Call 423-790-7750 to learn more.
It's 104.1, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. The sports report, courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Getting ready for Thursday night, the kickoff of high school football. The ESPN Cleveland 101.3 kickoff will be Walker Valley at Cleveland Thursday night at Cleveland High School, presented by ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Braves over the Mets last night in New York, 4-3. Braves at Cleveland. They'll play the Guardians tonight. First pitch 7:10 here, Mix 104.1. Last night, William Blount varsity football defeated Lake Forest 44-14. Ocoee Middle girls soccer over Lake Forest 9-1. And Lake Forest Lady Bruins volleyball swept Sale Creek last night. Tonight, NFL preseason. Titans at the Falcons. Kickoff at 7. We'll have it on the home of the Falcons, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. NASCAR at Richmond tomorrow night, 7:30 on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Presented by Dale's Heating and Air. My longtime friend Shane Brown joins us with Westwood. Shane, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We are doing great, so tell us what's happening.
Hey, I just sit here, I'm just amazed as I watch you guys do this stuff. I'm like sitting here going, if y'all just read all that, like, he didn't even stumble. Like, there wasn't even a word that was mispronounced.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, maybe today
Shane,
is the day. Sorry, I'm just trying to be nice, Steve,
You've known
right?
me too long. You know that I stumble all the time, and that's why I come to the altar with Paul Davis.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
Yes.
gosh.
Yeah,
wow.
I know.
The two of you together.
I know. Well, thank God he's gone. So Morning, Paul.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, he's already texted me this morning.
I'm sure he
he
has.
said, "Don't get too emotional about my leaving." But I have been a little
we'll
emotional.
say,
But
and,
yeah,
and we'll have him in. But Paul Davis
Yes.
was elected as the, I guess, the director, the president.
yeah, it's a new lead mission specialist or strategist. Yes, something like that.
So stupid.
Yeah,
That title
of
makes me mad.
CrossNet. So we are excited because
Because he's gone.
Oh my gosh, I can't say that. No, I was really sad, but God's been doing a work in that, and it's very apparent, and so he's going to do fabulous there.
Paul will do great. We're going to
Yes.
have him in soon, but
Yeah.
Paul, he's still got his hand at Westwood.
Oh, he does. Oh, yeah. He's not going too far, and we're not going to let him go that easily. So he's still got too many problems to deal with, like
Yeah,
me
that's right. Like
and
you,
know all the things. So yeah. But
but I know we got a big event coming up.
Yes, yeah, we do. So I want to talk this morning. Really, I come talking about this from two different perspectives this morning, as a pastor at Westwood, but also personally, because my family and I have been involved in foster care for probably 10, 15 years now. And Westwood has actually been a very strategic partner with Smoky Mountain Children's Home in Sevierville. And so I know that may seem odd. It is a Church of God run institution, but it is something that we were able to partner with several years ago because that's who my family actually fosters through. We currently have a placement through Smoky Mountain as well, and so we're just very blessed by the work that they do. And Isaiah 117 calls us to care for the widows and the orphans, and and we've really given that charge to our church for probably the last 10 years at various times to get involved, because one thing we say at Westwood is we're all called to foster care. We're not called maybe to have kids in our home, but we're called to care, and we're called to come alongside families and encourage them, or open our homes if that's the case. And so what we know is the need is great, and it's just gotten greater. We have about 163 plus kids in Bradley County alone that are in foster care. But then I compare that to the number that there are 96 open homes in Bradley County. So if you look at that and think, that doesn't match. There's not enough homes for even the kids in our own community who have to be removed for whatever reason. And, again, our goal is reunification to make sure they get back with their families, but have a safe place in the meantime. And so what we're really trying to do is we're really trying to raise awareness for our community and through Smoky Mountain Children's Home and through other organizations. I'll tell you this, Steve, that Cleveland is about to have the corner market on foster care resources. We have a great Isaiah 117, the resource collective that's begun, really trying to build this faith initiative of getting churches involved, because it is our responsibility to come alongside these folks. And so Smoky Mountain and I talked about a recruitment event that we'd love to be able to host families for a fun day at Westwood, but also to get information about how you can partner with Smoky Mountain or families in the community to come alongside them and support them. So Saturday, September the 6th from 1 to 4 p.m., we're going to be at Westwood Baptist in the pavilion area in the back. Going to have bounce houses, food truck, snow cones, popcorn, all the things. CrossNet has helped us out with a great resource with their trailer. And so we're just inviting families to come and just enjoy the time together, but also really to get some more information from our partners at Smoky Mountain about how they can come alongside and support families, or how they might, again, maybe feeling the call to open their home and what that would look like. And so in the meantime, I'm always available for questions. We help with families. We help answer questions for community members about that, just because we have been involved for so long. So it's just something that we really want to encourage our community to really try to get behind and figure out what place do you possibly have in that as we work with these families. So yeah.
Shane Brown, Westwood Baptist Church, but also a foster parent himself. And so it sounds like a great event.
Yeah.
Saturday, September 6th?
Yes, 1 to 4 p.m.
And how can people get more information?
Yeah, so they can log on to westwoodlife.org, or you can visit Smoky Mountain. I think it's smch.org, Smoky Mountain Children's Home.org. You can also reach out to me. sbrown@westwoodlife.org is my email address. You can call the church office. We'll be happy to get information. We do have a flyer that has all the information on it about what you can do there and ask questions. So we'd love to be able to get as many people involved and connected with that as possible. So, yeah.
Our buddy Shane Brown, Westwood Baptist, and Shane, we're real looking forward to this.
Absolutely.
Very
Thanks so much for letting us talk about this today. Yeah, for sure.
Anytime.
For sure.
Thank you, sir. All right, Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Again, Bridget, we made the announcement that Hopewell Elementary won our favorite school poll, I think for the first time ever. I don't know that.
Yeah, first time that I remember.
First time that I remember. Already hearing from other schools complaining. So
recount.
Yeah, they want to recount hanging chads or whatever. Anyway, but big congratulations to Hopewell. Thanks again so much. We had such a great partnership there, Bridget, with Every Step Law Group and also Kona Ice.
That's right. Yeah, those kids are going to be very excited. They get that $500 cash prize from Every Step Law Group and the free Kona Day coming up soon from Kona Ice.
All right, we're going to break for some music here. 12 before the hour.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-7.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Make this the summer event going on now at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $20,000 off MSRP. Gladiators, 2,500 pickups, Wagoneers, even Wranglers with huge discounts. Take advantage of model year closeout savings all month long on a new Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack. $20,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Good morning to all of you here. Let's go to final check. It's 9 before 9. Final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
All right. Happy birthday to our friend Terry Dillard today. That's from her husband, Matt, and their 3 miracle boys, Preston, Pierce, and Pryor. Also, Angel Delk is 27 today. This is Austin's favorite cousin. Our friend Melanie Oren is celebrating on Sunday. Judy Beard is celebrating tomorrow. Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Our friend Zandra Welch is celebrating tomorrow as well. Now, her sister Andrea told me a funny story about her. She said they celebrated her Aunt Zandra's birthday on the 15th growing up until she reached high school, and then they found her birth certificate and realized her birthday was actually on the 16th.
They had the wrong day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean,
So
there
she
are
got
so
2
many
days.
stories. We could go a lot of ways with that.
That
Well, I thought you were going to say that she didn't want to share it with Elvis. Elvis dying on the 16th. But anyway.
Also, Dr. Tiffany Allberg is celebrating
By the way,
on
when
Sunday.
when Elvis died in 1977, they had gathered a party for Zandra. 1977, the day Elvis died, her birthday. She said he ruined her 50th birthday in 1977. Yeah.
Wow.
Terrible.
Bobby and Jamie Lee Wilcoxon, they're celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary today. Darby Bennett is celebrating tomorrow. Jerry Carlton also celebrating tomorrow. That's from your children and grandchildren. Mark Ryden over at State Farm celebrating today. Raylan Weaver is going to be 12 tomorrow. Travis Sherlin is celebrating today. Atwood Payne is having a birthday tomorrow. Deborah Robinson celebrating today from her favorite cousin. Jesse Howard is 17 today, a senior at Meigs County High School. And Melody Carroll is also celebrating. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for Monday. We'll take those on the volunteer Redipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Hey, Fruit, you there? Fruit Loops, where are you?
Yes, boss.
So, do you like roller coasters?
Very much, yes.
It obviously has addled your brain, shaking around there. So tomorrow is National Roller Coaster Day, and I thought we had more prizes to give away, but here's the thing. You know, they start talking these meetings around here, and I just go to sleep instantly.
And we go to sleep when you have meetings
Bridget,
for us.
Okay,
Yep.
That was very funny, Bridget.
Yep.
Thank you. I may want to work on that next
let's
time.
be fair.
Listen to this. So, excuse me?
Most of everyone around here, their first roller coaster was the Cannonball. So why not go back to it?
Mrs. Hartline sent this to me yesterday. Now, I have turned ADD into a career. So she sent me a graphic. Intrusive sleep is a phenomenon often seen in people with ADHD. So she's talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
Where sudden extreme drowsiness or sleep occurs when they lose interest in a task.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot tell you, and this is what she said, I cannot tell you the times when I have gone shopping with her, especially before we were married, when all of a sudden I couldn't stay awake. They'd have to bring me a stretcher. The brain abruptly, this is true. I don't know, now this is true. She sent it, I don't know. She may have made this up. This probably her and AI got together. The brain abruptly disengages from the uninteresting activity, leading to a rapid drop in alertness. Basically, every time these people around here talk, that's what happens to me. I've turned ADD into a career, but anyway. So your first roller coaster at Fruit Loops was the Cannonball?
No, my first one was Tennessee Tornado.
Okay. Well, we've got Lake Winnie tickets to celebrate National Roller Coaster Day. Bridget, how do people register?
You can call or text 423-614-6499.
We also have Lookouts tickets. Lookouts in the Biscuits from Montgomery are going to play. We've got tickets 4 each to tomorrow night at 7:15 and Sunday at 2:15. If you want to win those, call the volunteer Redipest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text in that same number. It becomes the Cleveland State Cougar line because we've got two things happening at one time. If you're texting us, folks, make sure and put your name on it and put roller coaster or biscuits. Well, I guess Lookouts probably don't want to honor the visiting team. It's the final season of the Lookouts at their AT&T field. So I read this morning all of the flooding in Chattanooga and Hamilton County Tuesday night thankfully did not damage the new stadium construction. There was some concern about that, but I read that this morning.
This news update is brought to you by AAA Pop Insurance Agency. Want to save on home or auto insurance? Call AAA Pop Insurance Agency at 423-458-1536. AAA, more than just roadside assistance.
All right, right now it's time for our final check. Simmons Bank celebration list.
We just did birthdays. I guess you slept
Oh,
through
we
it.
did? See what I mean? I literally, you start talking, I disengage.
Thanks for listening.
Well, I'm handling about 50 things over here. I'll send you the graphics you sent me, except I'll have to edit it because, she's a little salty,
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Just as I am today.
We get in traffic, though.
Whatever. Well, I'm playing the music. Might as well.
Thank you. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with our annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps? Dr. James Gooden offers office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. And your procedure is covered by most insurance. Visit milliganvane.com.
Hey ladies, when you're balancing family, career, community, and more, it's hard to find time for your health.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024